कायर है, कायर है, कायर है। मोदी सरकार कायर है, कायर है, कायर है।
This is India's capital, not just any part of New Delhi, but at the very heart, from where the movers and shakers of the government function, very close to the Election Commission's office. Elected Indian MPs have been detained. These voices of the opposition rose behind Rahul Gandhi's shocking claims. The leader of opposition in the lower house of the Indian Parliament has alleged widespread vote theft, armed with data from the Election Commission itself.
वो एक्चुअली बात नहीं कर सकते, रियलिटी ये है, क्योंकि सच्चाई देश के सामने है और ये जो लड़ाई है ये राजनीतिक नहीं है, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की लड़ाई है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बचाने की लड़ाई है, वन मैन वन वोट की लड़ाई है। इसीलिए हमें साफ प्योर वोटर लिस्ट चाहिए।
Led by Rahul Gandhi, the opposition has accused the Modi government and the Election Commission of stealing the mandate and are now questioning their silence. The BJP has come out to defend the Election Commission, attacking the leader of opposition.
संविधान की दुहाई देते हैं। इन दिनों में देश देख रहा है सबसे संविधान विरोधी काम कोई कर रहा है तो उसकी सरगना श्री राहुल गांधी जी हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी की दिशाहीनता की और उनकी ये दुविधा बन चुकी है। एसआईआर, चुनाव आयोग, चुनाव की प्रक्रिया आज एक दुनिया में सिद्ध व्यवस्था बन चुकी है।
देखो, ये इलेक्शन कमीशन की समस्या ये है कि सवाल पे तो आता नहीं है, बीजेपी के लोग जवाब देते हैं, इनकी ये तो खुद ही सिद्ध कर दे देते हैं। सरकार और इलेक्शन कमीशन के दोनों एक हैं। इलेक्शन कमीशन को इतनी बड़ी उनको राहुल जी ने जानकारी दी, अरे भाई आप उसकी प्रिलिमिनरी इंक्वायरी तो करो, वो करने के बजाय कि नहीं एफिडेविट दो, फलाना दो, इस बातों से कुछ निकलता थोड़ी है।
While the Election Commission of India has continuously posted on X, the erstwhile Twitter, there has been no official press conference yet. The EC claims Rahul Gandhi's allegations are misleading, branding them fake news, but has yet to provide the facts that could counter these serious claims. At the heart of the problem is the Election Commission. They have sought a signed oath from Rahul Gandhi under Rule 23(b) of the Registration of Electors Rules 1960, but this is something which the rules do not mandate. In fact, if it is by the book says, so, why is the Election Commission under fire? There are a few reasons, one being the reluctance to share election data in electronic format and CCTV footage of polling booths. But that is not all. There are two specific cases from recent years that have drawn flack. One is the CEC and Other Election Commissioners Bill 2023, and the other is a stand taken by the poll body to supposedly protect voters. The bill, passed by the Parliament, decides how election commissioners, including the chief, are appointed, replaced, and their salaries even. It replaced the Election Commission, Conditions of Service of Election Commissioners, and Transaction of Business Act, 1991. Post the passage of the bill, the Chief Election Commissioner is appointed based on votes by 3 people: the Prime Minister, a Cabinet Minister, and the Leader of Opposition. This implies that for any disagreement over an appointment of commissioners, the vote is skewed 2-1 against the opposition. Then, there is the Election Commission's seeming reluctance to share data openly. In December of 2024, the Indian government amended Rule 93 of the Conduct of Election Rules, 1961. The amendments limited public access to certain electronic documents. The objective for this, as cited by the central government, was to prevent the misuse of electronic election records. On 30th May, a written circular was distributed to all chief electoral officers. The directive was simple. CCTV footage of polling booths would not be retained beyond 45 days. The data would only be stored beyond this period if a complaint is filed. So why did the Congress not file a complaint within the given time frame?
This was the challenge here. This is 7 feet of paper. As you can see, you have to sort through every single one of these. So let's suppose I want to find out if you have voted twice or if your name occurs twice in the voter list. I have to take your picture and then I have to compare it to every single bit of paper and say, भैया ये फोटो यहाँ है, let me show you. ऐसी लिस्ट होती है, ऐसी लिस्ट होती है. So then we have to take this individual photo and we have to take it and look in every single sheet कि ये इस व्यक्ति दो बार तो नहीं आई. That's the process and it's a very tedious process. I had initially thought that we will do multiple seats, but when we faced this, we realized why the Election Commission doesn't give us electronic data, because they don't want us to look carefully, right? And this task took us 6 months. So what you're going to see here was 6 months of the work of 30 to 40 people, non-stop, comparing names, comparing addresses, comparing pictures. And we have done the work for one assembly constituency. If you want to do the work for one Lok Sabha, that's in Karnataka, that's 7. Dikhao. That's 7 of those. Right? So you can imagine the task that we are being forced to do. Now analyzing this, if the Election Commission gave us electronic data, 30 seconds. Right? And I repeat, this is why we are being given data like this, so that it is not analyzed. Next. Sorry, just go back. There's another very interesting thing that we discovered, which came as a shock to us, which is that these papers that are given, they themselves do not allow for optical character recognition. So if you scan them, you can't actually get the data out of them. And we were surprised, why? Why is the Election Commission protecting these pieces of paper? ठीक है, आप सॉफ्ट कॉपी नहीं देना चाहते, but इनको क्यों protect कर रहे हो?
While the truth of Rahul Gandhi's shocking claims are yet to be ascertained, the fact is, the nation is watching. How will the Election Commission respond?